Here's a bit of trash for thought. In just 1 year, Americans produce enough waste to fill a convoy of garbage trucks long enough to wrap around the Earth 6 times and reach halfway to the moon.
That's a lot of trash. With all that garbage being generated, it begs the question, just how long will it be staying in our landfills?
Okay,
sorry, Bob. Let's read it together.
It's all right. Okay, that's it. Fox 5's Brooke Baldwin continues our special series, Save the River. She's live along the Potomac in Accokeek, Maryland, with some answers. Brooke?
Good morning, good morning. Here's something else that might scare you a little bit. I couldn't believe all these statistics we're giving out about trash this morning. The United States leads the industrialized world as far as waste we generate. In fact, every one of us generates 4.5 pounds of trash every day. But at the other side of the token there, we also lead the world in recycling. So what's up with that? I don't really know, but let's talk a little bit about some of the specifics. And anchors, I want you all in on this. I'm going to test your smarts this morning and see if you all know. We have a little trash timeline, and I don't want you to cheat here, so I'm going to cover this up. Do you all know how long it takes for, say, newspaper here to biodegrade?
Newspaper?
Newspaper.
20 years.
20 years. 2 to 4 weeks. 2 to 4 weeks. How about...
I guess I got that one wrong.
How about we have a little Ziploc bag, a little plastic baggie? How long?
2 weeks? You mean it doesn't...
Okay,
the stories last longer than that.
I say 6 months.
300 years.
What?
See, I was closer on that one.
300 years. Let's try a plastic bottle over here, just like, you know, your water bottle.
50 years.
450 years.
Where are you getting these numbers?
From the EPA, Mr. Sellers. These are the right numbers. I want to introduce, thank you, Katie and Andrew. We appreciate it. We have a whole group out here. They're from Rockville, from St. Elizabeth School. Want to introduce you to Patty Quinn, Mrs. Quinn, teacher for 6th grade. Want to ask you why it's important to bring these kids out here, out on the farm here in Accokeek, to clean up. Why?
Most of these children would never have an experience like this if we didn't come out to the farm, if we didn't come out to Accokeek and take them along the river, take them to the barn, to the roosters, where they can pick up eggs, where they can learn about the Potomac, see all of this trash, see the results of what their everyday actions do. So it's an experience that's really important for them so that they can understand the impact that they have on the environment and the way a whole other segment of our society lives that they, as suburban children, don't usually
like you said earlier. They're the city kids.
They're the city kids.
They don't see all the trash in the Potomac.
They don't understand, you know, all of the things about farm life. And so it's very important that they have this experience.
Before we get to Libby, I want to ask Andrew really quickly. Andrew, what do you think about all the trash in the Potomac? Is it kind of nasty?
Yeah.
Well, why are you out here? Why is this important to clean up?
Because it's like ruining the river and all the animals that live in it.
Do you teach your parents? You ever see your parents litter? Never, right?
Never.
All right, we're teaching everyone to clean up this morning, no matter your age. I want to introduce you now to Patty Campbell. You are the Deputy Director of the Alice Ferguson Foundation here, and you're also in charge of a lot of these educational programs. Why is it so important to instill these values in these kids? And you said you have kids elementary on up through, what, high school? Why is it important to have them out here?
Most children don't have much direct experience with nature anymore. They sit in front of their TVs, they read about things, but we actually have them get out and get their hands dirty. We say hands on, feet wet.
Put the Xbox away.
Absolutely. And kids get really, really excited when you give them something real to do. These children had a chance to go on the farm habitat hike yesterday, and they got to see some cycles of nature. And what was really interesting about the trash is it's an interruption of a natural cycle. They can see that this should be a beautiful shoreline, and all of a sudden they see the trash and they say, this should not be here.
Right, no, it shouldn't be here, and you all are asking, and we want to help you ask people who are watching this morning. Not this coming weekend, but the next weekend. It's Saturday, March 31st and April 1st. They're having the Potomac River Watershed Cleanup. They're in their 19th year of doing this, and they want you to come out. Last year, they had some 6,500 volunteers. This is the first time they're actually extending this into 2 different days. This is the largest organized cleanup of this kind on the entire East Coast. They want you to come out noon to 9, rain or shine. You can help clean up. They say just the littlest bit really does make a big difference. Back to you all.
I'm going to send out subpoenas, by the way, handing them up for the information on a newspaper breaking down in 2 weeks. I'm still suspicious of that.
I'm telling you, it's the truth.
All right. Brooke says it. It must be true. Thank you.